And now for our main headlines, the EU referendum and the junior doctors dispute. Everyone has had an opinion on the EU referendum lately. Now the Sun claims the Queen also has an opinion, that the UK should leave the EU. The Sun's editor-in-chief claims that the article about the Queen backing Brexit, the UK leaving the EU, is accurate. In the Sun article, they claim the Queen said, "I don't understand Europe." Buckingham Palace says the Queen is, and always has been, politically neutral. On Wednesday, Mr Clegg says he remembers nothing of this incident and it's all absolutely nonsense. The UK is to hold the EU referendum to decide if the UK should stay. This is a very controversial story. More on this soon. Do you remember the first junior doctor strike? Well, now there is a second one taking place and it is claimed to be more difficult. Doctors walk out at 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday after the dispute with the government over their new contract. Their new contract is based on junior doctors having to work longer hours into the night and also having to work on weekends. Over 5,000 operations were cancelled. Now in local news, Orpington Odeon has recently opened a state-of-the-art cinema. Now over to Talon for more information.
Thank you, Sam. A crowd of 200 has enjoyed Thursday's night opening celebrations at Orpington's Odeon. This has been the first cinema released in Orpington in 3 decades. Some of the guests were Orpington's MP Joe Johnson and local councillors Pauline Tunnicliffe and Richard Scotes. Demand for the new cinema had crashed websites. Over 7,000 tickets were sold for the price of £2. Now back to the studio.
In other local news, Charles Darwin School have been working developing talent and opportunity for all its students. From the new 3G football pitch to the on-site music studio, Charles Darwin are providing opportunities for any student to develop their potential. We have interviewed Mr Chotai, head teacher, to discuss the huge range of talent the school has and the importance of nurturing it.
Hello there, I'm Sunil Chotai, I'm the head teacher here at Charles Darwin School. I've just been listening to a young student in Year 8, Amy, singing I Hope You Don't Mind. Absolutely fantastic voice that she's got. Now, Amy is obviously a very special talent in our school, but we have many students within our school in Year 8 and beyond who have such fantastic talent in the performing arts. Performing arts, singing, dancing, drama, seems it's a bit of a speciality of ours. It's wonderful to see these children growing in confidence as they mature and perfect their art. Just listening to Amy a moment ago reminded me of how many young children, how many youngsters who start with us lacking confidence, lacking any ability in that sort of performing field, develop over the years and become such expert in their area. Of course, that's down to their own level of confidence and their own interest and their passion and the hard work that they put in, but it's also down to the culture that exists within the school to encourage that sort of development. Part of that culture, of course, are our performing arts staff who work in that area. In fact, I was just talking to Mr Andrews here, who manages our recording studio and who's helping Amy to cut, as it were, her first record. Okay? I hope you enjoy listening to it. Thank you very much.
Other local news now. Charles Darwin School have introduced a new project that allows pupils to access free, brand new instruments. Erin is on site with more information. Over to Erin.
Thank you, Sam. At Charles Darwin Secondary, we have the privileges of many musical encounters in our lessons, plays and also during school lessons. At the moment, Bromley Youth Music Trust have provided the school with brand new brass instruments. 16 pupils in the school have been provided with either cornets, trumpets or baritones for free. They have lessons, band practice and obviously the instruments to enjoy it. Miss Mace, the head of music at the school, is very involved with the project. So Miss, do you think that having programmes like this helps children and increases the amount of them playing?
Oh, definitely. Learning a brass instrument can be a challenge for a lot of students because with an instrument like a brass instrument, it's very expensive to buy, and that can put people off maybe want to learn that instrument over another, say, cheaper instrument to buy, like a guitar or something like that. Having a project like this where the instruments are supplied for free for a 6-week project means that students can try out those instruments without having to make a financial commitment up front, and therefore learn to see whether they do love that instrument before they make those decisions to spend money on the lessons or hiring instruments. So definitely.
Do you think that the programme is running successfully so far?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've turned up to school many days to have a queue of students waiting for me to arrive so they can get their hands on their new instruments. That's always a good sign. And it's an absolute privilege to be walking down the corridor in the school and hear brass instruments being played, where people are booking up practice rooms every day. And that is exactly what I want. And of course we have a lot of fun in the band practice that I run with you. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this project so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where we get to by the end of it.
Well, thank you, Miss, and back to the studio.
Now for some entertainment news. First on Ellie Goulding. The 29-year-old singer will be taking a break from music after her Delirium tour. This suggests that she wants the chance to live a bit and have fun in her life, instead of being in the spotlight all the time. Fans will be sure to miss her, but rest assured it won't be for too long. Also in entertainment news, Sir George Martin, the Beatles producer, has died at the age of 90. There have been many tributes made from the public and world of pop. The family have thanked everyone for the support, thoughts and prayers. Now time for the weather. Over to Eloise and Neve.
Today we'll be experiencing highs of 10 degrees and a lot of cloudy weather.
The average wind speed will be 7 miles per hour in the southeasterly direction.
Yet again it will be highs of 10 degrees and the average wind speed will be 5 miles per hour tomorrow throughout the day.
There will be light clouds, but overall it will be a pretty dry day.
Over the weekend there will be highs of 9 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. The weather will increase on both days as the day goes on.
And the wind speed will be around 5 to 7 miles per hour, going towards the southwest and west.
All in all, the weekend gives many the chance to go out and about.
Back to the studio.
That's all from Charles Darwin School Report. We leave you with some artwork of pupils here at Darwin. Have a good day and many thanks for watching.